So I know a lot of you before registering for Canada, the US, the UK, and the most recent addition being Dubai. So the Cocoon Tech Academy aims to impact young folks looking to break ground in the tech industry. So for the Cocoon Academy, I've introduced myself as the assistant director. Following the course of today's program, you're going to be meeting the director of the academy, Aliu Muibi, as well.
Yeah, I think it's much better, right? Yeah, it gives me a headache. Okay, so I deliberately told you to applaud yourself or yourselves because I'm not sure you understand the hurdles that we put you through before you got to this stage. For statistics purpose, can you move, please? About 5,000 people applied to be in this seat that you are in today. So when I say applaud yourselves, please do it with all the energy you have in you. Again, please. Yeah. So speaking about hurdles, one of the things we did is you applied for the program amongst 5,000 other people. Okay. We threw all manners of tests at you. Uh, the fact that you're here means you scaled through those hurdles that we threw at you. Currently, no, after the test, you had physical interviews. As if the tests were not enough. You had to come down here to face the CEO of Cocoon. You know, you laughed, you gisted. That was also a hurdle. Now you're here at your orientation program. So it means after this stage, you're going straight into the academy. And I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. The hurdles we threw at the beginning, those ones were mere crumbs. It's tougher when you get to the academy. So because after the academy, we get to what I call placement, which is exposing you to the real world. So we need to ensure that you're ready. So the fact that you're here today doesn't give you an automatic pass out of the academy. So I look forward to seeing everyone here at the graduation ceremony. And I'll be very honest with you. You're very lucky. I say that with all boldness because of all the programs we run today at Cocoon, and we run a lot of programs, mind you. TESA is dearest to our hearts. And it's simply because of the phenomenal impact TESA has on people's lives. If I look back at previous cohorts and I see the amazing transformation that has happened in people's lives in such short span, indeed, it's enough for TESA to be really there to our hearts. So once again, I welcome you to TESA cohort 3. Now applaud again, please. Let's go. Fantastic. So one question must be on your minds right now is what's sprung up this beautiful idea of TESA in your minds? So I'll let the person that drilled you during the interview phase, no other person than Yinka Daramola, the CEO, to tell you what sprung up the idea of TESA in our minds. Please a round of applause for Yinka. He likes to take his time, so let's keep it coming to the guests to the stage, please. Keep it going, keep it going. Okay, it's here.
Otito now. Don't mind Ali. Where's, how do I make it work?
Yeah, just continue talking. Hello.
Oh, right. Otito now. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm happy to see you guys here. I'm happy, at least I've met all of you guys, right? Who didn't I meet? If I didn't. It's a talent. That's too big. Okay, so this is big. Can you reduce the volume? Yeah. All right. Okay. So that was the starting point of TESA for me. We're looking for a platform where we could reach out to just about anybody who's out there smart enough to go through the horror that we put people through when they learn, the intensity. So we curated the process and we said to ourselves, anybody that comes out of this successful should be able to work anywhere, however, whatever the level of intensity. So that's what brought us to start TESA. So uh, where's the link? So that's the kind of problem we were trying to solve. We saw a situation where the supply quality of talent is so poor. We found out where cost of high grade talents became extremely high, and how long it takes to get good talent can take a long time. So we were trying to solve those three problems, and I think we're doing great solving it. All right, so next. Okay, so basically what we're trying to do is to match demand with supply. Quality demand with quality supply, that's exactly what uh, TESA seems to be achieving next. Right, so my colleagues will be talking about, move next quickly. My colleagues will be talking more about the nitty-gritties of the academy, basically, of TESA. But by and large, there will be specializations in various areas. There will be, move backward a bit. There is specialization in cloud engineering, I think. There is specialization in software engineering. This is just talking about the various courses we'll be taking, not the specialization. So there's another slide that talks about the specialization. So we told you the specializations when you came in for the interview. And we've admitted each of you into one of those specializations. Can you move forward? What are those? Move forward quickly. What are these? So we have quite a number of skill areas. Sorry. Oh, okay, thank you. So that I can make it faster. Okay. We've had recorded some success records. We had quote one, where we're really very, we love the percentage of female participation in TESA. 52% the first one, 40% it started reducing. We have to do something about it. This is the first TESA we're running, and we don't have equal number of men and women. And we try as much as possible to look for off-takers to ensure that after the program you get employed. The people that finished cohort 2 in April, quite a number of them have been taken up. Conversation is going on to absorb the remaining ones, but we're confident that 100% of the participants will be hired. Okay, and we're very choosy on the kind of off-takers that we allow to take the talents from here. Okay, so there's core 3 and there's core 4. Incidentally, the recruitment process admitted people into both cohort 3 and cohort 4. So after your cohort, the next cohort will be starting, and we hope the cohort 4 can start before cohort 3 finishes, to be honest. That's what we're planning. All right? Did you get approval to take my picture? Huh? All right. Okay, so this cohort is about 50 people, even though we're still talking to a number of Ejosa, Ejoma. I don't want to do cohort 4, I want 3 kind of thing. So, but by and large, we have about 50 people in this cohort. Quite a number. It keeps growing. And we are working hard to scale, okay, to be able to admit as many people as possible. Just like Aliu said, you should find yourself extremely lucky. The selection process was, we started with about over 5,000 people who indicated interest before we came to 50. You know, that's like 10%? No, 1%, right? 1%. Okay. So, stopped working. Okay. Yeah. What did we do? How did you get here? We started with, no, this is the TESA structure. Am I the one talking about this? All right. So this is TESA structure. I think we described this to you during the, when you were going through your interviews. We have the foundation classes, what we call the electives. We also have the specialization areas. This is old slide. So our specializations are, like I mentioned to you, cloud engineering and architecture. We have specializations in data analytics and data science. We have specialization in software engineering, front-end software engineering, Java. And we have, for the first time, artificial intelligence specialization. So the program is going to be flexible, but very intensive. I don't know, the faculties will be coming up on the stage to explain to you what you should be expecting. But if you are on social media, especially on LinkedIn, I don't know what you've been reading. They must have told you that it's not for, the TESA program is not for, it's not for everybody, to be honest. So you will see intensity the way you've never seen it. I can assure you that. And sometimes when we're curating this, we wonder, well, can these people cope with this? Well, I say they can cope. They are the best of the best of the best 1%. So I have confidence in you that you can cope, right? Clap for yourself, huh? Feel proud for a second, eh? All right. Yeah. So I will advise you that always moments of highs and lows and emotion about fear, about, you know, because you will be in the room with the best of the best of the best of the best. Yeah, I can assure you that. Some of you have never failed before. Some of you will be seeing it for the first time. I know a few names there already. You know, all you've experienced all your life is being the top of the class, top of the class, top of the class, top of the class, top of the class. And most of the award-winning ceremonies that you've ever attended in your high school or university, when it was time, it's time to call on the best graduating student, the best this and that, you're already arranging your shirts to stand up because you know it is you. But you will meet equally smart people in the room, and don't be intimidated. Be yourself, and be the best you can. All right? So, yeah. So TESA is not just about tech skills. TESA is also about business skills and interpersonal skills. And you're going to be recorded. You're going to be evaluated across technical skills and business skills and interpersonal skills. The school system taught you how to read books and pass. The school system didn't test you on interpersonal skills, on business skills, you know. So those are really important. And if you look at the testimonies from the last cohort, they will tell you it blew their mind that they could learn a lot of business skills. So you're an associate. You're a management associate. So don't see yourself just as a techie who's going to be writing codes. You'll be doing much more than that. Okay, so okay, this is just explaining how you got here. You had a numeracy test, the maths test. Those who made it, making it means scoring 40%. Okay, went on to write the tech skills capability test, what we call the mind gap test. All right, from there you came around. You were meant to do interpersonal skills test, but we've never been able to administer it. We moved you straight to interview, and that was when each of you met me. So this summarizes how you got here. Okay, yeah. Okay. I think it's time for the faculties to come up and spend about 2, 3 minutes describing exactly what you're going to be experiencing. Right? So you will see my face. I'm not a standing faculty member, but you will see my face, whatever specialization you're taking. You will see the face of a terror, I can assure you. Are you ready for a terror? For a terrorist? Huh? Are you ready for terror? You're not. I would advise you to get ready for it. When it comes to learning, I terrorize people to learn. So basically, you, right? Thank you. This is, have they introduced you today? This is, come up, come up. This is Krista. Krista is the faculty lead. She manages all the faculty members. So to make sure they behave themselves, to make sure the intensity is great, to make sure they're on time, to make sure. So that's going to be our job. Beyond that, she's also responsible. She and Lady Blessing. Where's Lady Blessing? Okay, clap for Lady Blessing. Come up, come up, come up. Come on. I know I'm disrupting your program. It's okay. It's allowed. So she works a lot. So she and Krista will be responsible for data and analytics. Yeah. Frank Felix Ahai, stand up. So Frank Felix Ahai will be responsible for artificial intelligence. Yeah. He's a great guy, but don't be intimidated by his body. He's a small boy. Yeah. So he's going to be responsible for AI, right? Where are the other guys? Dan, yeah, Dan, come, clap for Dan. So Dan and Frank, just like Crystal and Blessing, will be responsible for data science and data analytics. Daniel and Frank will be responsible for artificial intelligence. So for DNA and data science, you do data engineering as well. All right. So get ready for data science and data analytics and data engineering the way you've never seen. Okay? I'm sure if you go on social media, nearly everybody is a data analytics engineer, right? Nearly everybody. There was one gathering, or what do you call that on social media? What's that? One movement, huh? Tell me, guy. What do you call it? Data Science Association or some sort? Data community. And I could see almost 1 million data analytics. If the world has 1 million data analytics, it's going to be a different, planet. So you will see AI and data analytics being taught in a completely different way. Then we have Dozier. Is Dozier here? Yeah, I know. Dozier, clap for Dozier. So Dozier will be coming up also to talk to you guys for those who will be taking software engineering, React. So that's the faculty lead. And we have Chinelo. Chinelo is not here. All right, that's Chinelo. Chinelo will be managing the cloud engineering and architecture specialization. I think I've Glory. Then Glory, Java. Glory is not here. He doesn't talk much. Okay, that's a smart guy that doesn't talk much and is kind of shy. Just come forward a bit. Let them see you. Clap for Glory. Yeah, so Glory. So those are the faculty leads for each of the specializations. So I will just yield the floor for Krista to spend about 2-3 minutes to just explain to you what you should be expecting in data analytics. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Welcome, everybody. So I'll just give a quick intro on what the data analytics.
How do you stop this one? How do you? Okay.
All right. Okay, so I studied statistics in school, and my mom was convinced I was going to be a lecturer because I studied mathematics. But like fast forward today, I'm still teaching, so I don't know whether she was right, but we're still on track. Anyways, what we're going to be doing in the data analytics track is not the average, we're just here to learn tools or anything, but we're here to teach you how to think like an analyst. So those tools are to help you to go about your data analysis process. So we're going to teach you data engineering and data analytics and data science, and basically how the thought process goes about. So you're in for a very good time if you are in the data analytics track, and we're happy to have you here. So the next track that we'll be going on to is cloud computing, cloud engineering, and Chinelo will be here to take that.
Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. So my name is Chinelo, and I am the lead tutor for cloud engineering specialization tracks, right? Before I get into what we are going to be learning during this cohort, I would like to prep your mind, because cloud engineering is one of the most sought after tech roles today. So it means that you will be earning big bucks, right? But a lot of people have this perception that cloud engineering is difficult. And I think the reason behind that thought process is the fact that a lot of complex concepts on other platforms are introduced the wrong way. But in TESA, cloud engineering is going to be broken down for you to understand to the best of your understanding. Now, with that being said, I am a testimony, or would I say, if you're looking for an encouragement, use me as that encouragement. I came from a chemical engineering background. I had no prior knowledge in tech, no knowledge at all, but I could grasp those concepts, right? And I'm here today teaching you those concepts. So with that being said, come prepared, come ready to learn, and come with intentions to be competitive, because cloud engineering is very competitive. Cloud engineering is very intensive. I would not lie to you. I wouldn't say that it's easy. It's not easy. You would have to, there are times when you would have to wake up very early in the morning, as early as 7 a.m. There are times when you would have to be up at night as late as 8 p.m. Sometimes you have classes 3 times a day, right? You have a lot of tests, a lot of assignments, you have a lot of lab work to do. So it is competitive. You would compete. Come ready to put your best foot forward. Come ready to compete. Come ready to work. Come ready to learn. I'm amazed at how smart all of you are, and I know that we're going to have a good time. So thank you. Glory.
Hi guys. Okay, so congratulations again for getting into the TESA program. My name is Gloria, and I'm taking the software engineering Java specialization. So basically, we'll be doing some software design and application architecture. We'll also do a lot of programming in Java. We'll learn SQL, so working with databases, get our hands dirty, and we would do building APIs. Basically, we'll build. So by the end of the 3 months, I believe that everybody would be a solid backend developer. Everybody in this course, anyway. But backend doesn't make much sense without the front end. So with that, I'll be handing over to the front end specialization, which is React.
Hi guys, my name is Chiruzi Wonsu, and I'll be heading the React course. Yeah. So React is one of the leading technologies for building UI interfaces, and I believe through this course you will learn the best practices for building enterprise applications. Okay. And what I require for my students is energy and eagerness to learn, because it's going to be a lot intensive. Yeah, I plan to give lots of projects, lots of assessments, and with that, the growth is going to be fast, right? It's going to be fast, and once you're out, I believe you have projects to speak about in case of interviews and the likes. interviews, yeah, when you come for job interviews and when you want to present your works. So I believe that you guys come up with standard projects, yeah. And so yeah, the various things that we're going to cover in the course would be of TypeScript, the React itself, and some best practices, conventions to use so that when you are presenting your code out there, people will respect you. Okay. Yeah, that's this for now, and I will present, or I will call on the AI and machine learning team to talk about their course.
Hi guys. Hi guys. So I know YK already mentioned my name. I'm Frank, and I just recently started answering the name AI engineer. When I wanted to start tech, I said I wanted to be a game developer, and I tried it for like a month and I ran away. So I just decided to do the next best thing after game development, and I ended up doing AI. So AI engineering is something that is relatively new. So it looks like magic, right? So you use your chat GPT, your phone can recognize your face and say, oh, this is, sorry, what's your name? Okay, this is Frank, and he says, oh, I can verify Frank, and he enters his phone. So it looks like magic, but in this course, we'll be demystifying every single bit of magic for AI and machine learning. So I will just leave Daniel to talk to you about some of the amazing things that you are going to do. Thank you very much. Congratulations once again.
All right, guys. I'm still Daniel. My name has not changed. So Frank has actually given like his personal experience with artificial intelligence, and started from game development. For me, it was robotics, and then for you to do robotics, you need to spend money. There's no money, you have to go to software. All right, so that's how I found myself in AI and ML. So during the course of the AI and ML track, for those of you in this particular track, we'll be taking you through the foundations of data science, and when I mean foundations, up to mathematics, so that you have proper understanding of how the real world works as regarding AI. And then we'll be going into machine learning modeling, and that's where we'll introduce you to how to do things like predictive analytics, perform recommendations. Those of us that play games like FIFA, you understand how it works with recommendations, with, you know, a lot of the tech that goes underneath. And then we'll also be taking you guys through computer vision, natural language processing, as we have right now in the AI field. And then we'll never leave out generative AI. So those of us have used almost all of us here, I'm sure, have used ChatGPT. So we'll also be going through the foundations of generative AI, so you understand what is going on under the hood, not just hello ChatGPT, help me with this. You understand how it's giving you responses, how it's processing your work, and then how to even use it better when you get to things like prompt engineering and all that. So I'm really excited for every TESA student that would be in the E&ML track. So be ready. Like Frank would say, there's work. All right. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. You've listened to okay, no, it's back. Oh, I think let me just stay here. This is my angle for now. So who's excited? If you're excited about your track, let me see your hands up. Who said me? Okay, fantastic. Okay, so one thing in life that we all didn't learn in school is how to interact when we get out there, when we get the job, the dream job that we've always dreamed of. Well, don't ask me about my dream job. You can ask me in private. Okay, I don't say it on stage. There are some soft skills that you need to have as a person. Often at times, you hear people say, I'm a software engineer. I don't need to know how to communicate well. I just write my code. That's all I need to know. That's false. Okay, so at TESA, we expose you to what it takes to be an amazing person. Not just an amazing AI engineer, not just an amazing DNA guy, but an amazing individual. So there's certain tools, certain courses that you need to become this amazing person. So we'll take courses like accounting. We'll talk about how to use Excel, as basic as it sounds. Yeah, Excel is a very powerful tool. We'll learn financial services management. We'll delve a bit into the payment ecosystem in Nigeria. It's a very interesting course that you like. And top of the list for me, I would say basic accounting. Okay, accounting like you've never been taught before, and presentation skills. So presentation skills is top for me because everything in life that you do, you need to, at some point, communicate it. At some point, you need to present it. So if you're such an amazing engineer, you've written all the gamut of code, it's basically useless if you can't tell a story about it. So please look forward to the presentation skills class. You will learn a lot. Okay, so at this point, I think we need to get our lips moving. We just don't do work at TESA. We like to eat, we like to play. So it's time for tea break. Just 10 minutes. Please find your way to the table, grab something, choose something. Okay, so see you back, guys, in the next 10 minutes. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Morning Drive on Love and Light FM. And with us this morning is Joe Boy, premiering his new single, Celebration 2 and 2.
Celebration, celebration, jubilation, jubilation, na, celebration, celebration, we gon' do for our life. We go there, alright, to be Malola, Marali. Blessings within my location. Bad mind, my circumference. Never do, never hear nonsense. I know say that before I vibration. Malola, Marale, 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 we gon' do for life. You do alright, oh, no, no, no. Lẹ́sẹ̀ kan sókè jíjó yẹn jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé wà ókè. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ láyé, pẹ́ mi dá ẹ sókè. Lókè, lókè, lókè la mama lọ God. No worry, no worry, my brother, you know money dey jolly. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, marubi, mushiloto, malola, malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, marubi, mushiloto. Yo, boy, one day. Oxygen mix.
Welcome back to the morning drive on Love and Light FM. And with us this morning is Joe Boy, premiering his new single, Celebration 2 and 2.
Celebration, celebration, jubilation, jubilation, no, 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 celebration, celebration, what we gon' do for our life? We go day or die, do we malo, malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amano, quebo, shiloto, malo, malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amano, quebo, shiloto. Yeah, 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 yeah. You go play, we get patience. Clean out, I no like pretense. I want a blessings within my location. Location, oh. Bad mind in my circumference. They go do, they go yarn nonsense. I know send that they for high vibration, oh. Malo, malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amano, quebo, shiloto, malo, malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amano, quebo, shiloto. Celebration, celebration, jubilation, jubilation, celebration, celebration, what we gon' do for our life? We go day alright, oh, no, no, no. Bẹ́sẹ̀ kan sókè jíjó yẹn jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé wà ókè. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ láyé, ọ̀gbẹ́ni káwọ́ ẹ̀ sókè. Lókè, lókè, lókè la mama lọ God dé. No worry, no worry, my brother, you know money go dey. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amano, quebo, shiloto, malola, malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amano, quebo, shiloto. Yo, boy, one day. Oxygen mix.
Welcome back to the morning drive on Love and Light FM. And with us this morning is Joe Boy, premiering his new single, Celebration 2 and 2.
Celebration, celebration, jubilation, jubilation, no, 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 celebration, celebration, what we gon' do for our life? We go day or die, do we malo, malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amano, quebo, shiloto, malo, malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amano, quebo, shiloto. Yeah, 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 yeah. You go play, we get patience. Clean out, I no like pretense. I want a blessings within my location. Location, oh. Bad mind in my circumference. They go do, they go yarn nonsense. I know send that they for high vibration, oh. Malo, malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amano, quebo, shiloto, malo, malola, marale, marale. kan sókè jíjó yẹn jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé wà ókè. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ láyé, ọ̀gbẹ́ni káwọ́ ẹ̀ sókè. Lókè, lókè, lókè la mama lọ God dey. No worry, my brother, you know money go dey. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Joe boy on deck.
Oxygen mix.
Welcome back to the morning drive on Love and Light FM. And with us this morning is Joe Boy, premiering his new single, Celebration. Do enjoy.
Celebration, celebration, jubilation, jubilation, no, celebration, celebration, what we gon' do for our life? We go day or die to be Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Yeah, you go play with your patience. Clean out, I don't like pretense. I want the blessings within my location. Bad mind in my circumference. They go do, they go yarn nonsense. I know send that they for high vibration. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Celebration, celebration, jubilation, jubilation, celebration, celebration. What we gon' do for our life? We go day or I don't no. Bẹ́sẹ̀ kan sókè jíjó yẹn jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé wà ókè. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ láyé, ọ̀gbẹ́ni káwọ́ ẹ̀ sókè. Lókè, lókè, lókè la mama lọ God dey. No worry, my brother, you know money go dey. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Joe boy on deck.
Oxygen mix.
Welcome back to the morning drive on Love and Light FM. And with us this morning is Joe Boy, premiering his new single, Celebration. Do enjoy.
Celebration, celebration, jubilation, jubilation, no, celebration, celebration. What we gon' do for our life? We go day or die to be Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Yeah, you go play with your patience. Clean out, I don't like pretense. I want the blessings within my location. Bad mind in my circumference. They go do, they go yarn nonsense. I know send that they for high vibration. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto. Malola, marale, marale, majaye, maramoto, amarope, mojiloto.
Morning Drive on Love and Light FM. And with us this morning is Joe Boy, premiering his new single, Celebration. Do enjoy.
Celebration, celebration, jubilation, jubilation, no, 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 celebration, celebration, what we gon' do for our life? We go day or die to overly malo, malola, marade, marade, majaye, maramoto, malo, malola, marade, marade, majaye, maramoto. Yeah, you go clear, you get patience. Clean out, I no like pretense. I want the blessings within my location. Bad mind in my circumference. They go do, they go yarn nonsense. I know say that they for high vibration. Malo, malola, marade, marade, majaye, maramoto. I'm a no way, bushiloto. Malola, marade, marade, majaye, maramoto. I'm a no way, bushiloto. Celebration, celebration, jubilation, na 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 na, jubilation, na 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 na, celebration, celebration. What we gon' do for our life? We go day or night, oh no no no. Bẹ́sẹ̀ kan sókè jíjó yẹn jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé wà ókè. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ láyé, ọ̀gbẹ́ni káwọ́ ẹ̀ sókè. Lókè 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 la mama lọ gọ́dì dé. No worry, my brother, you know money go dey. Malola, marade, marade, majaye, maramoto. I'ma do pé mo ṣe lóto. Malola, marade, marade, majaye, maramoto. I'ma do pé mo ṣe lóto. Joe boy on deck.
Oxygen mix.
We have different faculty, and as Yinka mentioned, potential uptakers who are observing all of you in this room now and taking notes. So your performance for TESA starts today. And something that we take seriously here in Qucoon is your ability to follow simple instructions. So if I say good afternoon, can I have your attention? I need your attention. All right? All right, thank you. So yes, we've seen the TESA program, we've seen the curriculum of the specializations that we want to engage ourselves in. So now I'm sure you want to understand what the TESA experience itself feels like. It's one thing for Yinka and the different faculty to come out here and tell you the program is really intense. But it also helps when you hear from alumni, people who have also gone through that experience. So I'll be calling upon the best graduating students of the specializations of the previous cohort to please come on stage and engage in a panel discussion with Yinka and discuss their experience with Qucoon. So I'll start by introducing the best graduating student for data analytics for cohort 2, Malik Akintola. All right. Next, I'll be introducing the best graduating student for the cloud engineering track of cohort 2, Bitomi. The best graduating student for the Java track, Eimofe. And the best graduating student for the React track, Peter. And last but not the least, the best graduating student for the entirety of TESA Cohort 2, Abraham. Please, a large round of applause. It's not easy. All right, and to engage them in conversation today, I will be reintroducing Yinka Daramola, CEO of Qucoon.
All right. How many minutes do I have? Okay. Good. It's working. All right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. All right. So it's good to have the great guys on stage. That's Abraham, Peter, Imofer, Bitumi, and Malik. Malik, DNA. I think the names are on the screen. Okay. So the first question is, what 1, 2, 3 words would be the advice to start with before we start our conversation? Do you have for core 3 associate? Any one of you guys? Yeah.
Hi guys. Good evening, everybody. Firstly, congratulations for making it here. The only thing I have to say is just be ready to grind, be ready to give your 100% and even more to make it here. It's not hard to focus and then get your...
Hello everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. So I think what I would say is don't assume a previous knowledge is going to give you a pass here, per se. All right, because when I joined in January, I came in with a background in statistics and data analytics, and TESA still stretched me. I think that's what I would say. Okay, so don't assume that a prior knowledge is going to give you a pass here. All right, so like Peter already said, you have to be ready to grind, basically.
Thank you. So let's quickly take a look at, basically, if you listen to them, they seem to say it is intensive, it stretches you, it is not for the weak. I've read quite a number of articles on LinkedIn and X, right? And I started wondering, because every quarter we step up the standard. So I was wondering if you guys went through that. I started pitying these people, actually, that what they will be going through. But that is the culture of TESA. TESA is to stretch you, to bring the best out of you. You guys are extremely smart, because I interacted with quite a number of them, and I think these guys are extremely I believe we're dealing with the top 1% in Nigeria. So what do you expect from the top 1% in Nigeria? The best. So that's how we say it, all right? So maybe, again, the question was, like someone asked me, she said she would like to know the background of these people. I'm sure she wanted to gauge, why are they being stressed? Why are they thinking TESA is intensive? Could it be that they had a very weak background? Okay? So I will start with Abraham. What course did you study? What class of degree did you make? And what school?
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I studied metallurgical and materials engineering from Federal University of Technology, Akure. I made a first class.
Thank you.
I studied computer science in Babcock University, and I made the second class upper.
Good evening, everyone. I studied computer science from Babcock University, and I made the second class.
Sorry, what university?
Babcock University.
All right.
I made the second class upper.
All right, great. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. I studied information and communication engineering from Covenant University and came out to the first class.
Good.
I studied statistics from the University of Lagos and also graduated to first class.
Thank you. So you can see the background? Yeah, so one thing I saw, because I was really involved in the cloud engineering and architecture specialization. So that's where I spent, I would say, 80% of my TESA time was in that specialization. So what I saw was a situation where people cried, not because they didn't do well, because people did much better than they did. And I could understand, I could relate with that. When all your life, you've been the best in the class, and you're seeing you are in the middle of people doing a lot better than you're doing. You know, it's natural if you're competitive to feel so bad for yourself and to just want to push harder. And that's one good thing I love about TESA. Standard kept growing, the average performance kept improving because you have people who would challenge you. All right, so a couple of these people I taught, I know what they went through. The volume of what you need to learn within a short period of time, the quality of what you need to learn, the quality of your output. You go to one class, two classes, the quality expected from you is insane. All right, so that's one thing I think I hear a lot from them, and that's one thing I can say I heard a lot in cohort 2. All right, so let me talk to Bitomi, for example. Bitomi was in cloud engineering and architecture. You wrote something on social media. Can you talk to us about it in a minute? I think I read your article on LinkedIn.
Okay, so on LinkedIn, if I remember the one you're talking about, I was talking about my experience here, that I came in thinking that I would learn cloud, just cloud, AWS, and write the exam and get out, and I'm good. But then I came in and I was learning things like finances, about individual and organizational finances and accounting, how YAM is 100 naira today and is 120 naira next year, things about inflation in the economy. I learned a lot, so it stretched me. So I was saying that you're not just going to learn one thing, you should stretch your mind, open your mind. If you limit your mind to saying you can only learn A, you're only going to learn A. But if you limit your mind to say you can learn as much as possible, you learn as much as you want. Then the best thing I think for me about TESA was that the people here are truly top-notch. Like Waiki said, you're sitting amongst the 1% in the 1%. The CEO and his team specifically handpick the people beside you. So everyone to your left and to your right is someone exceptional that has one form of achievement or the other, in terms of academics, in terms of projects they've worked on before, in terms of where they've worked before, people they've met. So everyone, you can learn from every single person, not just the faculty. So I encourage you to have teamwork in your mind, and as well as open your mind to learning.
Yeah. Hey, Bram, I know you haven't written on X, you're just like me. What would you say to that?
Yeah. Sorry, I think I'm just lazy to write anything on LinkedIn. But yeah, so for me, I'd say you determine how far you go. So if you think you can supersede what everybody has thought of you, then you can do it. So for me, TESA was eye-opening. First of all, I've never been in a room surrounded by a lot of extremely intelligent people. But then coming here, seeing them, talking to them, having conversations, really opened my mind, and I began to realize that, well, I think I'm capable of doing better than I think I thought I was doing. So people like Bitomi, of course, and the rest of the guys that I met here, they opened my eyes to see what excellence truly is and how that we can really supersede the level, each level of excellence. There is still a higher one on top. So yeah, that is pretty much most of the things you'll be experiencing here in TESA.
Yeah. So talking about, we've been talking a lot about the classwork, right? The classwork, the assignment. What would you say about what your internship experience was, especially those in engineering? Any one of you can talk. Yeah.
All right. The classworks are very intensive because they throw you to real-world problems. You know, how you are able to solve problems from real-life scenarios. How do you make things happen? Yeah, so the classworks and projects are very intensive, and then when you do them and you do them well, trust me, you're already experienced. So you get all the necessary experience you need to be thrown in the real world, and if you take on any projects, you will just have that confidence that yes, I know what I'm doing, and yes, I can provide a solution.
Great. Anyone? Any
So
contribution?
in addition to what he said, yeah, so you're not just going to work on, you're not just going to learn theoretically. YK will teach you in a way that, as he's teaching you that A plus A is equals to B, he will teach you that A is a car and B is a building. He will teach you what it's like in real life, how it looks like. So also, apart from that, you're also going to work on, well, for us, we worked on projects. So we saw how these things apply in real life, like real life projects with their partners. So we're able to contribute, we're able to see and learn. So yes, you're able to
Do all of that. All right. So Malik, one of your faculties, I won't mention the name, said before you were selected the best graduating student from data analytics, that was tough. What would you say to that? I won't mention the name. It's okay. Yeah.
Right, I think I definitely believe that because the caliber of people I shared the classroom with were top notch. I had people like Nonso, I had people like Karen and the likes. And, when I joined, like I said, I had a background in statistics. I thought it was going to be a walk in the park for me, that kind of thing. But then outside of assignments, outside of project work, there was something we started, and that was Word of the Day in D&A, where we had a word bank for tech words in the data space. Okay, and what we basically did was each day we pick a particular word and we dive deep into it. And I started to see flaws, okay, because you can think you know a word, you can think you know a particular concept, but then Blessing would show you that you do not know it in terms of the foundation, okay. So you needed to, or you would need to, will I say, overhaul the foundation and build it again. And that was what I did, okay.
When they say it's intensive, they really mean it. It's no joke. Yeah, so how do I
in
put
addition,
this?
don't let him scare you. It's going to be intensive, but you enjoy it. When YK teaches you for 30 minutes, you don't want to.
For 2 hours.
Don't worry, just experience it. For those of you that YK will be taking, you're going to enjoy it. Trust me.
Okay, so let's leave the presentation skills training aside. The technical skills training aside. Yeah, which of the business skills training would you consider your favorite? Any one of you? From anyone? Which one? Yeah.
For me, it would be presentation, because I've not been the most confident person and all that, but coming to and then it basically gave me an insight to how to talk to a crowd, how to hold a crowd, not just come here and then be timid and all that. So presentation skills actually gave me a way to open up, and that's how I made more friends here actually, because of the presentation skills, talking and being open and all that.
Great. Fair. Which one would you consider your favorite?
Yeah, it would be the presentation skills also, because majority of what I do does involves moving with code, so I don't really have much time to interact with the outside world. But then when we went to the presentation class,
And you did well, I remember that day. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I did that out of randomness. Just look at it. I just try and give like a comic relief to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that class, that was just what it was actually. It was really good. At least I understood what needed to be done and what you do not need to do to present yourself.
Yeah. All right. Any one of you guys here?
Yeah, I would say the presentation skills class as well.
Okay.
Yes, definitely, because we had the opportunity to role play. Okay, YK gave some particular scenarios, and you have to play a role.
So, yeah, there was leaderboard. So, what do you guys think about leaderboard? Good, bad? Yeah. Tell me about leaderboard.
Someone just shouted from the back that I can't relate.
Yeah.
Because the truth of the matter is that it came out first for cloud, I think, if I'm not wrong. So it came out first for cloud, and before it came out, I was always talking to Large. I was always talking to Tomoa. I was like, I already know number one. Number one is going to be either Tomoa, then followed by Anthony. Tomoa, Anthony. I was like always. I never saw myself as part of top 5, right? But then again, the leaderboard puts everyone's into perspective, because when it came out, you now knew, okay, even though you're participating in class, even though you're speaking a lot, it's not about the amount of times you speak. It's about the quality of what you're saying. Sometimes it's about how well you listen to others and be able to break down what they are saying and help add to what they are saying to make it correct. There are several things that were put into place. So the leaderboard helped us to know what is my standing and how can I improve. Who do I need to go and meet to get better? And yeah, for some it was good, for some it was not so well, but it's made everyone. The friendly competition was there and everyone improved. So yeah, that's my take.
Yeah. So at what point did the competition go south? At what point did it become bad? Did it ever become bad? Let me put it that way. Did it ever become toxic?
Well, speaking for React, it was never toxic. We were friends from day one. Myself, Laja, and Nifemi. We sat right there for our orientation. So we're friends from day one. And then if we have, and then Victor came in as well. And then if we have an assignment, our text that, have you done this? Have you done this? What do you have a problem with? And then we'll basically put it together in a way and then understand the concept of the assignment and then do it on our own separately. You get to, there was no negative competition. There was competition, yes, but it was friendly competition. We were friends, we collaborated, and then, yeah, but it never went south for React.
All right. Abraham, was that same for cloud engineering and architecture?
No. It was not the same. It was not. Because...
How much of it did I cost? How much of it did I engineer?
Why can't engineer 100% of it? So, but yeah, the truth is competition cannot be 100% healthy, whether you like it or not. It cannot be, especially when you know something is at stake. When you know, because, yeah, I don't know if I should say this, but...
Go ahead.
We were threatened with evictions. Yeah, so
yeah. Have they discussed eviction with these people as well?
Okay, yeah.
There is
if
eviction.
you do not perform well, you'll be evicted.
Yeah.
So everybody were on their toes, and then when there is a room full of intelligent people, and then the leaderboard comes out, and then you see your name as number 13 or 14.
Out of 20.
Out of 20. Really, yeah. I'm not close to the end. So it's something that annoys. It should wake up something in you normally and say that, okay, there are some parts that I am not showing out. But yes, some people were actually angry. I think someone said she cried. Yeah, some people cried because of it, because you're not used to this kind of positions in life. So when you see it makes you feel sad. But then you should approach it with the sense of, okay, that means there's something I'm not doing properly. So people that are on top, you just meet them, get close to them, get close to your mentors. You'll be given mentors, get close to everyone, and then figure out that particular part you are missing, and then work on it. Because there is room for improvements. There's a lot of room for improvements. But keep it at the back of your mind that while you are improving, the best people are improving as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. So yeah, so I can relate with that, and I can share a bit of a story. Okay, so the first leaderboard we released, and the second one, I think, there's this guy at the top, and and when you're given a piece of work to do, and we say it is individual, please make it individual. There's a reason why we said it's going to be individual. When we tell you it is teamwork, make it teamwork. Does it make sense? Right. So, you guys went to school, and when it was time for assignment, a lot of us in school we never did any of our assignment ourselves. We wait for the smart guy to do it, then we dub. Then we dub smartly, right? And there was no way the teacher will find out that you dubbed, right? But trust me, I have a way of finding out. They always ask, how do you know YK? I always know. And if I ask you a question, even when it is virtual, I always warn, don't check ChatGPT. Don't Google it, okay? The reason is simple. It helps me to gauge where you are so that I know how much more concept I need to explain deeper. So if you don't obey those things, it makes it difficult for me to gauge where you are. So if you keep lying about your level of proficiency, the D-Day is coming when you will not have ChatGPT, you will not have Google, and I will discover you've answered questions. So those questions you've answered has given an indication of where you are. So I now give you a simple assignment, and you looks like you're here. I know you've been lying to me. That's where we're going to fight. Yeah, I don't. So a lot of people did that. Don't check ChatGPT. They will check ChatGPT and give me a fantastic answer. I know. Then I say, you just checked Google. Yeah, you can't deny. I'll know. All right. So please help yourself to grow by just obeying those simple rules. And whatever we say is individual assignment, make it individual. Whatever we say it's teamwork, make it teamwork. So we released the leaderboard, and somebody came on top, and right, okay, fine. We all must do it the way he did it. So the next assignment, they went to the guy. Okay, before you submit this time, let's know what you did, so that we can all do well, right? Smart guy. Of course, he needs to make friends, isn't it? So he showed them what he did. Then when it was time to submit, he has done more. So he went to do more. Then I was waiting, to be honest, that this guy was going to be dethroned. I was so sure he was going to be dethroned because I know how smart these people are. And I was wondering, what additional thing would this guy do? Because I was shocked. I saw the assignment, and I told my colleagues, I said, this guy shouldn't finish TESA. We should hire him. That's how impressed I was. You can imagine first assignment in this TESA, and I'm already saying, no, you're wasting time in TESA. Join us. Do you get that? But they said, no, let him finish TESA. Right? So I was waiting. What will this guy do? Then I was waiting. Then the D-Day came. They submitted the assignment. And of course, it still came up top. All right, that was the first time I saw a PowerPoint that was flying. He had to add Jara, he had to put jazz up, he had to put ketchup. That is what competition does to people. I'm sorry, we live in an environment where there's no competition. And that is why everything goes. When you live in an environment where there is competition, the growth you see in yourself. There was something I promised them. I promised cohort 2. I said, you know what? Your parents will see you, they will never recognize you. Your friends will listen to you talk. They will think you've gone through, what's that thing that people sleep, wake up after 3 months? What's that thing? Huh? No, not coma. Coma is bad. There's one, it's spiritual stuff. Huh? Uh-huh. They say you've just gone, you've come back from trance. Trance, you said it? Yeah. So, and write it down. I think it's one of the things you'll be told. Elvina has that thing. He was coming to describe it to you guys. So, the transformation you're going to experience is the only thing I promise you. There's one sure thing I promise you is that the transformation you will experience, people around you can tell. Either the way you talk, the way you reason, how professional you handle issues, and the kind of knowledge and technical expertise you will achieve. That I can assure you. All right? So maybe I should throw the questions to you guys. Yeah? 3 months ago and now, what do you think about yourself? Anyone? I want 2 people to talk about that. Yeah.
3 months ago, I was not writing TypeScript. Now, thanks to Dozie and Dimladi, I'm doing TypeScript. Basically, when I came into TESA, I was a mediocre developer. I was just there.
Yeah.
So, the first class, Dozie said, everything you know, let it calm down first. You're basically going to be like you're starting again.
Yeah.
So with TESA, the quality of the tutoring and the teaching is a step higher than a lot of places. So they take you through the concepts, the basics, and then they give you intermediate, and then they give you advanced. So you're here, you know a lot. I know a lot of you know a lot. But put it aside first and have a very, very open mind, because I learned a lot from here. I basically destructured everything I knew and built new, higher standards for myself. So yeah, basically, 3 months ago and now, there's a lot of improvement in my normal life, my social life, and my tech life too. Basically.
Yeah. You mentioned social life, right?
Yeah.
So quite a number of you guys were clubbers, right?
No, not me.
No, you. All right. So, but again, that's one thing. We're known to work so hard, extremely hard, but we play hard as well sometimes, right? Do you want to share some experience of playing? Yeah. Okay.
Make YK happy and he'll make you happy, basically.
Okay.
Very true. Very, very true.
Yeah, basically. And also, if, when you guys do well, they get happy and they reward. Don't worry, you have fun. You have fun. I won't say more than that. I don't know how much I'm
Yeah, because it's good to talk about the technical stuff and the stressful stuff. Let them know too that you had fun. Huh? Can you share some of the funs you got? Yeah.
So I think our first outing, DNA outing, was at Boca at Eco Hotel. No, not Eco Hotel, Eco Atlantic City.
Yeah.
And it was superb. Actually, let me just put it at that. It was very superb. So you guys should just put in the work, make them happy, and you guys will definitely be made happy.
Yeah, great. Yeah, and you got some award. One of you reached out to me that you've not been credited. Have you all been credited now? All right, so that's it. We like people to work really hard, and we also try to encourage people financially, you know. I know myself, if I put a question into the room, and I know it's a difficult question, I always put number to it. 100,000 for whoever gets it. Yeah. Even with I know you could have someone helping you there, or someone, I would know if someone helps you. I would definitely, don't worry, I have that witchcraft. Okay, so yeah. What about here? Any transformation over the 3 months? I want one person here, one person here. Any one of you can talk about a transformation that you think you've experienced in pre and post TESA. Yeah. You know, Yimofed described it. If I have any other person who can talk about it. Yeah.
All right, so I think one transformation I would say I saw was in my SQL, writing SQL scripts. So I thought I knew SQL because when we started SQL, Blessing asked, what do you know in SQL? And, you know, we were listening. I was listening. I told them I don't know so much, but I know.
You were trying to be humble.
I had to be humble.
Yeah.
So I listed what I knew up until, you know, triggers and stuff. And Blessing was like, oh, wow, nice. You are very good already. And I'm like, so we started SQL, and this word of the day thing I spoke about, we got to a point where we started dealing with subqueries, and I'm like, subqueries are, you know, basic, and then we got deeper and we started talking about correlated subqueries, and I'm like, is this SQL as well? But you know, one funny thing is, it doesn't matter the concept that we pick to talk about, no matter how strange it is to with the students in the class. If we ask for explanation, Blessing actually has an explanation to it, and I'm like, for goodness sake, how did you get this good? You know. And, you know, she would always give advice. She would always, you know, tell you if you have any issue with any function, any formula, you should always check documentation. And I think that is what I would say, that's a difference I would say I've seen in myself. Okay, so now if I have any issue, I go back to the documentation, and it's much more easier. I used to run from documentation before. Stack Overflow, usually, but Now, documentation.
Okay, so all right. So one thing I noticed about when I first started on our orientation day, every single person that was speaking to us, their English was just so clean. Like they were just speaking like Americans. Like one like when when you watch movies and you see that guy at the top, that CEO that he'll come to the room and he'll like, "Hi guys, have you listened to Manila speak? Have you listened to Aliu speak?" You just be so amazed. So I just put it to myself that I need to learn from these guys. So they're going to teach you as well, and you're going to have to like learn from them, because one thing that will really help you in classes, especially with YK or any other specialization, is when you're able to clearly say what you want to communicate, because you already know it. And I'm trying to let the other person know that I know it, right? So I think one thing I learned is that I got better at trying to communicate my ideas to others, trying to walk them from end to end. Okay, this is how it goes from here, from the beginning to the end. They don't understand. Give them an example, an analogy, different things, different ways to communicate. So you're going to learn how to communicate clearly. You're going to learn how to communicate in a way that engages everyone. Then also, I want to also appreciate for the fact that in our time we had I don't know if you are doing it now. We had mentors, and shout out to my mentor Aliu. He was one of the best mentors that I could ask for, because he really motivated me. When the first leaderboard came out, and he sat me down and said, "Bro, in 2 weeks, sorry, in 2 days, they will throw you down. Are you set for this?" He taught me how to be disciplined. He taught me how to keep pushing. He taught me how to not settle, right? He was always there for me. Like, he was always like pushing. Like, there were times that in the night I would go to him and say, "I don't really know how to speak up in class, because many people want to say, everybody wants to contribute, everybody wants to do something. So how do I do it? How do I get better?" He had every question I had, he had an answer for me. So hold on to your mentors, hold on to people around you. They are going to help you so much.
Yeah. So talking about that, what's your experience with mentors? Any one of you guys there?
Yeah, I would say the same, because I was mentored by Alio as well. And at the start of TESA, I was trying to juggle a lot of things. So I talked to him. I told him it's getting so difficult. I don't even know how to, because I was getting really overwhelmed. Then he really helped me out, helped me figure out that it was just all a matter of my thoughts. So I just had to try my best to stop thinking about it and start doing it. So the more I just do it, the more easy it becomes. So yeah, that Nike slogan really works well. Just do it. Yeah. So TESA helped me see how far I could push myself. It made me see how far I could stretch, how far I could, juggle a lot of things and still deliver quality. That was.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Can we all clap for these wonderful guys? Just for emphasis, Malik was the best guy in data analytics specialization, right? That's Malik. Bitomi was the equivalent, the best in cloud engineering and architecture. You know what it means to be the best? In a class of the extremely smart people, very serious work. Imufe was the best in software engineering Java, that's his back-end development. Peter was the best guy for software engineering. React, that's his front end. And that guy there was we call it the most valuable player. So by and large, you could say the best overall, okay, for TESA. No serious criteria for him. It was just being a special human being, doing well, top 2, 3 in the class, but had something above that to make him the most valuable person, right? And I'm leaving the stage now, but I'm looking forward to a number of you guys. That's one thing I try to do. I try to meet each person coming into TESA. Whatever, for you guys, I had to leave either South Africa to come down to make sure I met you guys. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a couple of individuals. Yeah, I'm watching out for them. One thing I've seen in your class, which was the same thing with cohort 2, was that there's a lady I would have loved to be here today that I always talk about her a lot. Busayo. Yeah, Busayo read political science. Yeah, and she did so well. So it's to tell you, don't allow, because you're going to come into the room and you hear, "Oh, what's that guy? Oh, that guy is a badass guy in computer engineering in this university. Don't you know that guy? Overall best jam in the national." Don't let those things scare you, right? Oh, we're studying computer science here. I read chemical engineering. This guy was already a first-class guy in computer science. Where am I going to catch up with him? No. We make sure there's a level playing ground. We make sure nobody has serious edge over. So the edge begins from day one, and you will be the one to create the edge for other people. So once you start being scared, or you think, this guy has beaten me all his life, he's still going to repeat the beating today. So it's up to you. It's up to you. In fact, Bitomi's case was special. Bitomi was in the same class with a bad guy that was his BGS at Convener University. That's a best graduating student in Convener University. So they were in the same class. You can imagine, they both made first class. So which means they were, maybe it's your, you know how these first class people is point something will just have point something bigger than the other guy. So, but you can imagine, Bitomi could have said, this guy has always beaten me all his life. He's going to beat me again in TESA, you know. But he hedged Tomiwa a bet. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just giving that as an example of don't limit yourself. Don't. You have to start believing in yourself. When they say you're a great guy, we don't mean it to make you feel good. You are indeed a great guy. So, you understand that? So something about TESA is it begins with your mindset. Do you get my point? Yeah, it begins with your mindset. It begins with what you think you are capable of doing. It begins with the dream you have for yourself. It begins with how hungry you think you are. So if you create that hunger, it's going to be a series of highs and lows, highs and lows. Don't judge your life by the lows. That's what we all do. When we go low once, we scatter. Right? So life is going to measure you by how well you're able to bring yourself from those lows. So TESA will take you through a lot of lows. I can assure you that it will take you through. There will be instances, there will be occasions in the class where I'll probably respond to you in a way that suggests that what you said doesn't make sense, in a quiet way. And you feel, you know, you've never experienced that before. You've always been a great guy. So make sure you're prepared. Make sure you can be anything. Make sure you have a big mindset. Make sure you are ready for it. You create hunger for it and create time. One thing I will warn you is that if you combine TESA and any other thing, you are not likely going to. It's going to be difficult. I can assure you that because of the number of hours you need to put in and the number of efforts that you need to put in. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I think in this course there is a poet. There's a guy, a great guy. So where's the guy? He made the first class from linguistics. Yeah, come. Let's clap for this chap. Yeah. Yeah. So this guy is a poet. I found him. Yeah. There's one other guy that attended your school. Is he here? Adebowale or something? Where is he? Oh, yeah, please come. How many more minutes? 3 more minutes. Yeah. Come. Aha. Yes, look at these chaps. They've got something to offer, right? Yeah, so that it doesn't look like. Yeah, there is a Riayo. Is he here? He couldn't make it. Okay, come, Riayo. Come. Yeah. Then there is a Zine. Okay, come. So I met a lot of people, and I made a note of what my expectation of TESA is for each one of you guys. So I made a note that this is what I expect this person to be. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be a mentor, right? I think the next phase of this presentation is to tell you who your mentor is, okay? But naturally, I look out for some certain people that I want to meet once in a blue moon, once in a while, to find out how they're doing, because I have certain expectations. So TESA has an expectation on you. And what we do is to squeeze out that expectation whether you like it or not. So oftentimes you're not going to like me. You know, I have a style. The moment I know that you don't like me because I have pressured you. I have put you through pressure cooker. And I said, okay, let's go to, where do I normally take, where did I take you guys? Hey, yeah, let's go to Cactus. Then we'll go and laugh. You know, when there's food, people forget that they've been pressure cooked. right? So once I relax them a bit like that, then the next Monday we started cooking them again. Yeah, because the goal, my joy, is that you come out of TESA and you have the kind of testimonials that these guys have. That's the kind of conversation I want to have. And they finished TESA. It took how many weeks before you started interviewing a very great place that we can't announce? Like just about 2 weeks or thereabout. Okay, and the feedback I'm getting is unbelievable. You understand that? So I'm expecting some like I mentioned, what's your name, sorry? Huh? Success read my poem. So I don't know if you have time for him to read my poem again. I write poems sometimes. And he read it as if he wrote that poem. I said, no, you have to be here. All right? So you read linguistics, but there's something TESA looks out for. Your ability, your cognitive power is what matters. And if you didn't have that cognitive ability, you wouldn't have passed that numeracy test. What did you score in the numeracy test? Can you imagine that? He got 70% in that numeracy test. It's crazy, isn't it? Linguistics. When was the last time you touched mathematics? Okay. Oh, you've been doing job exams. Wow. So that speaks volume, isn't it? Yeah. Linguistics, English language, isn't it? You write stories. And you went further to score something like 60%, right? In the computer-related, computing-related courses, the test. It tells you you've got something. And I know quite a number of people. What about that guy that read accounting? Mohammed or Ahmed or something? Please come. Yeah. Yeah. This is another great guy I'm looking for. So I'm looking forward to all of you guys, right? So please don't take it like these are the 5 people YK is looking after. Yeah. Yeah. This guy, you came from where to attend your interview? From Akwa Ibom. It shows hunger already. Yeah. Yeah. It shows hunger. And you studied accounting, right? What school? Eh? There's bias there. That was the same school I went to, But you're a great guy. I'm just getting to know that you attended my school. So basically what I'm saying is this. You guys, I can tell a story about each one of you guys because when I interviewed you, I made notes. I can tell a story about each of these guys on the table. On the platform, right? So there's a bit of expectation for each of you. So what you're going to do, it takes us a lot of effort. It takes us countless hours, sleepless nights to push these values into you guys. The only way you can pay us back and say thank you is to put in the effort. We are not doing it. We didn't ask you to pay, right? And I'm sure we're giving you a stipend, right? Did you put it in the letter that you're going to be given a stipend? About 100,000 naira each person every month to cater for the cost of data. I know you guys are rich guys, Just to cater for data, just for 3 months. And after those 3 months, you can't imagine what can come after, right? So just like I'm looking, you come. No, you. Yes. No, yeah. So I remember. So these people, I can imagine the expectations I'm having. I expect from them because either I've had a story before they came to TESA, all right, or somebody told me and sat me down about them. There's something that is making me looking out for you guys. So just like I'm looking out for you guys, and there is a lot of expectation from you, I expect that kind of expectation from everybody in the room. So I'm begging you, last word from me, I'm begging you, put in the effort. Make it count. Let it show. All right? And a way of saying thank you to us is by you putting in the effort and, just make it count. And like I'm going to describe after the old session, you have to watch out for eviction. Okay? We took in 50 people. So from day one, it starts today. You may be asked to introduce yourself. Don't flop. Don't think not everything counts. Every single step you're taking in Qucoon counts. When we ask you answer question, how you answer it matters. When we ask you take an assignment and submit, how you submit, the quality of work you produce matters. We score everything. Not just you scoring 9 out of 10. How you score your 9 out of 10 matters as well. All right? Thank you guys very much for listening. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, bye. There's no money today, eh? Thank you. You can leave.
All right. Thank you very much, Yinka. How many of us are excited to be part of the cloud engineering track based on everything you've heard today? Nothing. Like, can you clap, scream, celebrate? Are you happy or not? All right. What of data and analytics? Anyone? Who are the people in the artificial intelligence track? All right. So as I mentioned earlier, for TESA, it's quite an intense program, and grading starts from today. So exercises, assignments, and classwork start from today as well. And the first exercise that we have for you guys today is in 45 seconds. You're going to tell us what your specialization is, what your expectation. A mic would be given to you and a timer would start. In 45 seconds, you have to answer all 3 questions on the screen. And as I mentioned, we have our faculty and uptakers around who are listening to your responses and grading you. Where you would see these results, we'll talk about that much later in the program. And the person that will be opening the floor for us today is Abdul Koyom at Odubajo. Is he around today? Thank you very much. So in 45 seconds, you answer the questions on the screen, and your time starts now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Abdul Koyum. I'm in the Machine Learning and Artificial Intelligence specializations. My expectations for this program is I get to break down wherever I knew before and start from scratch to pick up things that I haven't learned before and get better. What will be special about me is I bring my tenacity. I don't want to be the last, so I'm always going to bring my best every time an opportunity comes up. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next person is Adeboale Adesoya. Please, can I see your hand up if you're around? All right, just...
Good evening, everybody. My name is Adeboale Adesoya. My specialization is cloud engineering, cloud architecture. So my expectations for this program, I've listened to the alumni speak, and I know it's going to be intense. Coupled with other things I have going on, and YK just said it that if you are combining something else with this program, it's going to be intense. And I noted that mentally. What will be special about me is my grit. I have so much grit. You can throw me into the ocean. You can throw me into the ocean for the first time, for the first time swimming, and I won't sink. I'll find a way to swim, one way or the other. So I think that will be special about me.
Person would be Adetunji Adekunle. Is he around? Thank you very much. It would be nice if you guys could stand up so your colleagues would see you. You're going to be spending the next 3 months together.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So my specialization is the Java, software engineering Java. So my expectations would be getting real-world experience. You know, as they rightly said, you know, you'll be groomed on real-world examples, real-world projects. So yeah, those are my expectations. And then for the what will be special, I would say to the people I'll be working with, trust me, we'll get to work together a lot. So, you know, I mean, they've been talking about competition, but don't worry. We'll all compete and we'll all work together. So
you'd be surprised.
Yeah, I know, but don't worry.
All right. The next person is Afolabi Olawale. Okay. Your time starts now.
Hello.
All right.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Afolabi Olawale. My specialization is artificial intelligence, and my expectation
from this place is working with real life projects. I've worked on a lot of data sets from cargo and all, but sometimes I don't feel like, okay, this data is actually clean. They're not even like helping us to even get better. So we have to like look for good data to clean and all. Always working with life projects. And what is actually special about me is the ability to always keep on learning no matter the situation. Always forced to keep on learning. Sometimes I might not even be able to sleep. Maybe I'm working on one project or the other. I always keep on working.
All right, thank you very much. The next person is Albert Omene.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Albert. I'm specializing in data analysis and machine learning. Looking forward to learning how to present my ideas personally. It's one of the things I've struggled with. You know, I know about a lot of things, but presenting what I know, being able to visualize what I know to people has been something I've struggled with over time. One thing I pride myself in is my ability to be resourceful, right? I'm not always the brightest among my peers, but I think one of the things that puts me on an edge over them is my resourcefulness. Thank you. Resourcefulness. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Albert. The next person would be Amadine Ojo. Do we have Amadine in the room with us? All right.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Amadine Ojo. I'm specialization cloud engineering and architecture. What are my expectations? I'm looking forward to stretching as much as possible. Coming in was a stretch, and I mean, quite a decision. I'm looking forward to stretching even much more and learning the most to see to it that I'm able to give quality results and solve important problems out there for clients and people I will begin to interact with subsequent to this course. And then what's going to be special about me, I'm quite a dynamic person, and I'm looking forward to drawing strength from every one of the persons seated in the room today to see to it that I finish strong and I come out tops at the end of the day. Thank you very much, everyone.
Fantastic response. I see a lot of people with their phones and ChatGPT. I think Yinka has already mentioned and discouraged against that. It's something that our faculty is looking out for. So please do not use ChatGPT. Your answer should be as natural as possible. Without further ado, the next person will be Amarachi.
Hi everyone, my name is Amarachi. My specialization is data analysis and machine learning. My expectation is actually to step out of my comfort zone. I'm not good at presentation, so I would love to learn that here. And also, what is special about me is that I always, I randomly stumble upon open source machine learning projects, and then I just do them in my comfort zone. So, and I don't really do well in presenting them well. So I would love to learn that here, and that is why I'm here today.
All right, thanks a lot, Amarachi. The next person will be Anthony Uketu. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm butchering anyone's names, please.
Hi everyone, I'm Anthony. I'm in the cloud engineering and architecture track specialization. My expectations, I want to be stretched. I've worked on a handful of projects, automation, trying to use Terraform, using some certain tools, AWS Cloud and all. So I'm trying to work on more real life projects. And also I'm a very reserved person. I don't do very well in public. So I'm trying to learn that here too, my presentation skills too. What's special about me, I'm a very teachable person. So, and I try to, if I'm trying to explain a particular concept, especially since I struggle with that concept, I can break it down for you very well so that you can understand it. So yeah, that's about me. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Anthony. Please be careful, those of you that say you're looking for a lot of work to grow. There's somebody here, he'll be introduced as one of your mentors shortly. When he came in, he kept telling everybody, I want to feast, I want to feast. 6 months down the line, the guy's voice disappeared. You're going to meet him later today. All right, the next person today would be Anthony Alika. Is Anthony around? Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Anthony Alika, and I'm in the software engineering Java track. What are my expectations? Personally, as someone who plans to be a business owner in the future, I believe that the TESA program would enable me and equip me with those necessary foundations that would be invaluable moving forward as I move on to achieve those goals. And what will be special about me, I think I'm naturally a very curious person. And I usually, when I'm trying to understand something, I keep going down over every minute detail until I get the clear picture of whatever it is that I'm trying to wrap my head around. And I think that would be an invaluable asset to me as I move forward with the program.
Thank you very much, Anthony. The next person would be Ayoluwa Omoyola. All right, on to the next person, Baraka Omoru. All right. And your time has started
Hi
now.
everyone, good evening. My name is Baraka Umoru and my specialization is software engineering React. And what are my expectations? I look forward to working on real life projects and also the presentation part to be able to present myself well because I'm not so good at that. And what's special about me is that I try to learn more and more. I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't worry, we'll overload you with knowledge after the first month. The next person would be Charles Mecha. All right.
Hi guys, good evening. My name is Charles. My specialization is data analysis. My expectation is to... Okay, first of all, I've dived into different career paths, agriculture, automation, and a lot more. So I'm trying to, explore something new. And I hope at the end of the day, I'm able to build a new career on data analysis. For what's special about me, I don't know, but we bless God. People call me Mr. Perfectionist. People call me clown, joke. I'm just your guy, So I could be serious. I could joke. I'm just everything actually. So I think that's.
All right. Thank you very much, Charles. The next person is Chisom Anele. All right.
Hi everyone, my name is Anele Chisom. My specialization is software engineering React. What are my expectations? Well, my background is science, so I'm mostly self-taught, and I hope with this program I would like learn what you can't get learning on your own, a community, improve my presentation skills like most of these people emphasize, because that's something you don't get if you're just working alone and just writing code. What's special about me? I'm not scared to do hard things. I have grit, so I have enthusiasm. I'm willing to ask questions about concepts I don't understand. So yeah, I'm very enthusiastic.
All right, thank you very much. The next person to speak would be Emmanuel Adeiton. Emmanuel Adeiton, are you around today? All right, the next person would be Eriayo Omorige.
Good day, everyone. My name is Eriayo. My specialization is cloud engineering and architecture. So my expectation is to grow, or is to improve the capabilities of my mind, to grow interpersonally, develop business skills and interpersonal skills. And what's special about me is my willingness and commitment to continuously learn in all areas.
All right, thank you very much. The next person is Eitoyosi Alabi. Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Eitoyosi Alabi, and my specialization is on data analytics and machine learning. My expectation here really is just to change my perspectives of things, to make them well-grounded, and I'm really looking forward to improve my knowledge on the financial space. So what will be special about me is...
Could you put the mic closer?
What will be special about me is my perseverance and adaptability. I think that to pass through any hurdle in life, we really need that. It's not about the obstacles that come, but how well you're able to perform in them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Once again, I'm still seeing ChatGPT warriors, people taking down notes. Please, your responses need to be as natural as possible. The next person speaking will be Ezine Elele. All right. Is it too early to start saying YK's children and YK's prodigies? It's too early. All right. Please
Hi
start.
everyone. My specialization is cloud engineering and architecture. My expectation is to develop myself both technically and also my soft skills, particularly presentation and communication, because I come across as a shy person and I don't know how to share my ideas. So I want to hone in on that in this program.
Yeah.
And what's special about me, I think I'm a very empathetic person and I love connecting with people, helping people. So I feel like, yes, that's special about me. That's what's special about me. And I feel like that might be a struggle for me in the competitive environment. I don't really know how to thrive there, so that's something I have to learn.
All right. Thanks a lot, Ezine. The next person speaking would be Frederick Bolaji.
Hi everyone, my name is Frederick. For my specialization, I'm with the software engineering with Java specialization. My expectations, I guess I'm quite excited about the possibility of diversifying my portfolio. Particularly the business development electives are quite appealing to me. What's special about me, I have an engineering mind, a mind that seeks to break down complex subjects into, I'm interested in breaking down complex things into very little details that makes them much easy to understand for me and everyone else.
All right. Thank you very much. The next person will be Benga Raji. All right.
Hello everyone, my name is Raji Gwenga. My specialization is artificial intelligence. What I'm expecting from this program is to be market ready. Then I believe what's special about me is I am simple and I always seek guidance.
You're simple and?
I always seek guidance.
Seek guidance, okay. All right, the next person to speak would be Good News Adewale.
Hi everyone. My specialization is software engineering, React, and my expectations is to know my standing in React. Right, I have some experience in React, and I currently suffer with imposter syndrome, and I'm trying to overcome imposter syndrome. And something special about me is I'm very competitive, and I'm also very friendly. And I also like bring out the competitive side in other people. Yeah.
Guys, let's always try and encourage each other. You guys are going to be spending the next 3 months together. You're going to become a family. Let's start off with that energy. The next person to be presenting to us is Hamid Hassan. Hamid, is he around? All right.
Hi everyone, good evening. My specialization is data analytics and ML. So my expectations is I hope to improve personally. I'm a shy person actually, so and also to be well grounded in my track. And also, what's special about me is I think I'm a team player, and when I find myself in an environment, I try to chip in something, may not be much, but I have the ability to try to put in something. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next person speaking would be Ibrahim Abdulaziz. Ibrahim Abdulaziz. Please, let's encourage each other.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ibrahim Abdulaziz. My specialization is software engineering, Java. My expectations will be to improve my presentation skills and work on real-life projects. I'm a little bit grounded in software engineering. I have a bit of experience, but I want to work on real-life projects, like solve problems. So what's special about me? Well, not much. I'm a very dynamic person, and I don't believe in failures. I only fail forward. Thank you.
I love that. Okay, the next person to speak will be Ibrahim Mohammed. Ibrahim Mohammed, are you around? There's Ibrahim Hamed and Mohammed. Are you, which one? Hamed. Is Mohammed around? Ibrahim Mohammed around? Okay, then Ibrahim Mohammed can proceed.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ahmed Ibrahim. So my specialization is software engineering React. So my expectation is that I want to learn from experienced minds. I want to improve my communication and presentation skills, and I want to work on live projects that solve people's problems. So my specialty is that my commitment to learning and to put what I learn into practice.
All right, thank you very much. The next person speaking will be Ike Namba.
Good day, everyone. My name is Namba Ikena. My specialization is data science and machine learning. My expectation, aside from growing and learning in the space, I also want to improve. Like, I find it hard in sharing my ideas and also communicating. So my communication skills, presentation skills, I hope to improve them. And what's special about me, I love learning new things and making things easier for myself to understand. That is breaking them down to like the smallest details. And also, when I want to be I'm a determined person. I hate the idea of giving up. Not saying I've not given up, but I hate the idea of giving up. Thank you.
The next person speaking will be Israel Odiana. Israel Odiana, you around? All right. Next person, Israel Olopade. All right.
Okay, so Manuela, you butchered my name. Yeah, it's actually Olopade Israel. Okay, my specialization is software engineering React. My expectations to have a good time. Yeah, I had just a good time just preparing for the Mind the Gap assessment, like just reading that, starting with the idea that I'm trying to like build a new space and build a kind of mind, not just gain a knowledge base, but build a kind of mind. I like that idea a lot. So what's special about me is that I like to add a creative touch to everything I do. So I'm expecting to bring creativity to the lost start of software engineering, and I feel like adding creativity to a space like this would be something new.
Thank you very much. Yes. The next person speaking would be John Akerele.
Okay, hi everyone. Yeah, my name is John Akerele, and my specialization is software engineering React, and my expectation is to basically to extremely improve myself in my best possible ways. And there's a skill I look up to, which I've been hearing since the first time I stepped my foot here, which is the storytelling skill. I really don't have that skill. I look forward to it. And what's special about me is when I find myself in any environment, I love to bring in my supplies. And that's what's special about me, actually. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next person speaking will be Kenneth Akin. I'm sorry I couldn't pronounce your last name. Please assist.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm Kenneth Akin, and my specialization is software engineering in React. So my expectations will be to get problems and solve problems. Having a background in pharmacology, I want to learn how to bridge the gap between pharmacology and tech, and bridging the gap between health generally and technology. And what's special about me, I don't just learn, I contribute. So the little I know, I also want people around me to know it too. Thank you.
I can see everybody liked his response. You're very energized by it, right? Okay, the next person is Kolade Duromola.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kolade, and my specialization is software engineering React. My expectation, basically, mainly, is to improve my confidence and public speaking. Basically, as you can see, I'm failing already. So, and you won't believe how my chest is beating already. Like it's just saying this. So I just want to improve in every aspect of my life and come out as a better person. And what's special about me, I don't really know, to be honest, but I'll just say my hard work because I'm very hardworking. So yeah, I'll just say that.
Very much, Kolade. The next person would be Miracle Esson. 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 Hey. Let me keep quiet.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Miracle Esson. My specialization is software engineering React. I do have a bit of knowledge with React, but I know for a fact that my knowledge is far from okay. So my expectation is that at the end of the 3 months here, I want to live here with enough skill in my arsenal to take on the software engineering world. I want to live a better human being, basically. So something special about me. So I'm someone who would give a lot to learn. So I'm that guy who doesn't know something. And I know you know it. I'll pursue you, stalk you until you teach me. I mean, that's hyperbolic. I'm not stalking anyone. I promise. Yeah, but I'm that guy that will give everything to like make sure you teach me what you know, so I can be good at it as much as you are. Yeah, and I also don't fold easily. Try to give my best, and I keep grinding. Thank you.
So Miracle, if I see you on my LinkedIn, I should run. If I see you on my LinkedIn, should I run? Okay, thank you very much. The next person will be Moboluwori Jibola Shitu. Okay. Next person, Morayo Fanu. Oh. Jibola is here? How come you didn't put up your hand before?
Hello, everyone. My name is Jibola Shitu Moboluwari. You can call me JB for short. What my expectation is, I want to get to my special software engineering with Java. My expectation is I want to get to a very, very high level in Java software engineering. I have some experience, but I'm not someone that settles. I always want to get the very best. If it's not good, I don't want it. Then my expectation, what is special about me, yes, I'm very versatile. I have a lot of knowledge spanning across different fields, and it's mainly because I'm inquisitive. So, thank you.
Thank you. So can we have Morayo now?
Hello everyone, my name is Morayo. My specialization is data analytics and ML. What I'm expecting from TESA is direction. So what I mean by what I mean by direction is we all know how the tech space is. Like there's so many skills, so many tools you can learn how to use. But then like I expect that they'll be able to give us like proper direction and like the skills.
Please let's use the mic.
Sorry. And then what's special about me, I'll say, is I'm meticulous, and I understand that that translates into how well you write your code and how well you can roll out products and deliver what you're doing generally. So yeah, thank you.
Were you into music before? He didn't answer my question. Now, wow. Oh, I was asking, were you into music before?
No.
Because the way you held the mic, it was very... Okay, the next person is Moyo Sholuwa Bamishe. Going once. Going twice. All right. Unduoma Iru... Unduoma. Is Unduoma around? Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Undoma Iranusi. My area of specialization is artificial intelligence, AI. Growing up, I've realized I'm not very good at public speaking, not good at marketing myself, so those are part of the things I expect to learn from this experience. And to be honest, I'm not sure what's special about me. I'll be sitting here thinking about it. But I'll say I'm hardworking, persevering. I have a very curious and inquisitive mind. So that's it.
Thank you very much. Oladoyin Arewa. Oladoyin, yes.
Thank you very much. My name is Oladoyin Arewa, and my specialization is AI. I'm actually here to explore AI in hardware systems and consumer products. My name, Oladoyin. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, so one-on-one, I'm a good conversationalist, but I don't think I'm really that good when it comes to public speaking. And that's one of the things I hope to build on when we start the program. So what is special about me? I would say I have a very, very imaginative mind. So I think product first when I see a problem. Yeah, and also I'm a very good hardware engineer, if I may say so myself. So I have dedicated my skills and time to solving the global energy demand that we have. So
Thank you very much, Doing. All right. The next person will be Olushola Owosho. Can we all stop laughing? I'm trying my best here.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Olushola Owosho, and my specialization is artificial intelligence. What I expect from this program, I would say, is to go beyond just learning and work on real life projects, actually doing stuff beyond just learning and saying, oh, I know these things, and also to get better at engaging people, get better at putting my ideas across. And what's special about me? For that, honestly, the only thing I can think of right now is my can-do attitude. Regardless of what the problem is, I believe there's a solution, and I believe I can get it done. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next person will be Oluwadamilare Egbanubi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Damilare. My area of specialization is data analytics, and my expectation will be to be the best version of myself at the end of the 3 months. And what will be special about me is that I know I'll give my all during the time of these 3 months. Thank you.
Short and simple. I love it. Tomilola Aladegbola.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Oluwatomilola Aladegbola Lafta. So my specialization is data analytics and machine learning. My expectations for this program basically is to experience growth and to come out of the box that I've always placed myself in, especially when it comes to sharing my ideas about things. And what's special about me? So I always try to get better in everything that I do. And I don't know if you missed it. My name is Laughter. So I always try to make sure that my name speaks in my life. So yeah, basically.
Okay. That was good. That was good. I like that. Okay. The next person would be Orelua Ajuwon.
Good evening, TESA, Qucoon, Qucoon. I am Ajuwon Orelua, and I'm in the software engineering React. What my expectations are to learn all 49 of usernames by the end of the program, and also that intensity you guys are talking about. I'm looking forward to it. So what is special about me? I'm a bit of a crackhead. Say no to drugs. Calm down. There's an explanation for it. So yeah, I don't know when. I physically cannot stop until I find a solution to a particular problem. So yeah, thank you.
Once again, those of you begging for intensity, well, NK is coming to tell you a story. The next person would be Osemudimen Okodoa. That's not what's on my list, please. But he'll correct us. Is he around? How unfortunate. The next person is Pleasant Hamilton.
Hello everyone, I'm Pleasant Hamilton. My specialization is artificial intelligence and machine learning. My expectation is to use the knowledge I have, like the skills I learn in artificial intelligence and machine learning in the food industry as an agricultural engineer to solve sustainable development problems, to provide solutions to them. I'll say what was special about me is, of course, I'm pleasant, and I think I have the cutest smile in the room. So yeah, thank you.
Okay. We have laughter, we have pleasant. It's going to be an interesting cohort. The next person to speak is Raphael Raphael. Okay. Ruth Odu. All right.
Hello, everyone. My specialization is cloud engineering and architecture. My expectation is to really gain knowledge in detail and in total about cloud engineering. Also, I'm also thrilled to learn about the business courses, because in school you don't really gain a lot of knowledge outside what your program is. So I'm really thrilled to learn about that, and also the soft skills. And what is special about me is I think I'm a very determined person, and hearing how intense the program is, I'm willing to give in my all. So yeah.
Thank you. The next person will be Samuel Adeyemi.
Hi, my name is Samuel Adeyemi, and my specialization is Java, software Java, and my expectations are presentation, and I want to be more of a professional at the end of the program. And what will be special about me? I love to learn, and I love to apply what I have learned to solve problems. Hopefully, I get better at that too. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next person to speak would be none other than Success Patrick. I thought Success was around. Okay. No one clapped for him. How come?
So my name is Success Patrick. My specialization is cloud engineering and architecture. And my expectation is that at the end of this program, I should have improved in terms of communication skills and networking and relationship in general. Then what's special about me is that I'm a very curious person, and I always want to improve. So success is my name, and it has to be my standard. Thank you.
Okay. But Success, you're a poet. How can you struggle with communication? As an artist. Okay. No problem. The next person to speak would be Timothy Abioye.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Timothy Abioye. My specialization is data analytics and machine language. For my expectations, what I really expect is just to build value in myself, broaden my horizon, and I think, like Crystal said, think like an analyst, make good decisions with data. And for what's special about me, I like to push possibilities, think of the problem, look at the solution, what can fix this, how can this be better, how can we speed this up. So that's me. Thank you.
Thank you. Toluwanimi Mako. Going once, going twice. All right. Victor Adedayo.
Hi, good everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Or good evening. I think we are getting me already. My name is Victor Adedayo. My specialization is software development, Java. All right. My expectation is, let me put it this way. Currently, I'm very sure that I don't know a lot of things. All right. So by the end of this, I want to be sure, as I am too, that I now know a lot of things. All right. Then, what is special about me? If you have issues with self-esteem, you are shy, I can help you out.
That's an interesting one. Okay, is there anyone I haven't called so far to speak? Yes. Okay.
Hi, my name is Hamida Abdusalam. My specialization is the artificial intelligence and the machine learning track. My expectations are to challenge myself more and just to build on my soft skills and the business skills too. What's special about me? I would say my willingness to learn.
Or can we give it to the interns?
Hi everyone, my name is Tiffany. I'm an intern. I'm on SciWest, and my specialization is cloud. What are my expectations? I want to get a solid foundation in cloud and work on real life projects. Like knowing that okay, I've entered and I know what I'm doing. What's special about me? I would say tenacity, the ability to stick on a project and work until it works. Yes. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shiji. So my specialization is cloud engineering and architecture. And unlike many of you here, I am still in school. I'm on SciWest, so I expect, what are my expectations? I expect to learn as much as possible from all of you, your experiences in school, life, and tech, and also to get a good understanding of cloud and also work in real life projects. And what is special about me, I'm a quiet person, but I'm also a very hardworking person and also supportive, so you can always expect positive vibes from me.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Tega Enahoro. So my specialization is software Java. So what my specialization, yes, then my expectation is that by the time I leave here, I should be able to, when I get back to school, whatever I've learned here, I'll be able to give it to them in real life situation and analysis. Then what is special about me is that I'm a prayer warrior. So if you have any issue, you can come and meet me and I'll put you in prayer. And hopefully God will answer our prayers.
What God cannot do does not exist. All right. Yeah, but whose fault is that?
Want to.
You're looking for trouble. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. I think everyone has gotten the opportunity to speak. And as I mentioned, we have faculty and potential off-takers who have been listening to your wonderful responses and grading them. The results of this small exercise that we've conducted would be published later on in the program. But before we proceed with that, I want to quickly talk to you about your learning path for cohort 3. I know you've been hearing bits and pieces. These are the specializations, these are the business skills, intensity this, intensity that. But I want to sort of paint the holistic picture for you. Now, for every single one of you, you would be participating in one specialization as indicated in your acceptance letters. The specializations for cohort 3 are data and analytics, back-end development, focusing on Java, front-end development focusing on React, cloud engineering and architecture, and artificial intelligence and machine learning. Now, you'll be taking these specializations combined with one or more business skills, but I believe from what everybody here has said, you'll be participating across all of these classes. So you will be learning data analytics with Excel, presentation skills for those of you that are looking to upgrade and become better presenters, basic accounting skills. I know some of you might look at this as random, But the thing is, we want you to leave TESA with a holistic body of knowledge and not just in the specializations that you've chosen. So you're going to be learning basic accounting skills, basic macroeconomics, and project management. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. In terms of your learning structure, you would be participating in classes. You would have various projects. You would be graded on your interpersonal skills through various assignments and as well as office hours. Now, for your classes, it's going to be a hybrid approach. Some of them would be virtual, some of them would be physical. It could happen anytime between, as Shinilo mentioned, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. You will be informed of your official timetable from the faculty of your various specializations. So just because data analytics is happening between 3 to 5 does not necessarily mean that artificial intelligence would be happening from 3 to 5 as well. Each specialization will have its distinct timetable that would be communicated to you by your faculty before the first day of classes, which is next week, Monday, the 5th of May. Your curriculum will also be shared on the official WhatsApp group chats for each of your specializations. By now, you would have either been invited or you've been added to those channels, where your curriculum will be shared for you to study ahead of the first day of classes. If you have not been added to the WhatsApp group chat, you can talk to either myself or Crystal, who would assist in rectifying that issue. Now, we have the projects. As I said, you're not just attending classes. There will be projects that you would engage in, real life projects with some of the customers that we work with today as an organization. So the team lead is going to, so there are project managers in the organization. These people will decide if you need to come in physically to work on the project or is something that can be done remotely. But don't worry, there will be adequate communication in time for you to prepare for if you need to come to the office or not. There will be special assignments, office hours, so you can come into the office pretty much anytime. It's actually not just Tuesdays and Thursdays, but the most important part is that it is scheduled. If it is not scheduled, then you will not be allowed to come into the office. You need to communicate either to whoever it is you're meeting, be it your faculty, be it your mentor, myself, Aliu, or Yinka. You must communicate ahead of time that you'll be coming into the office so that adequate preparations can be made. For some of the specializations, there will be, while everybody would have a certificate, for specifically the cloud and probably machine learning specializations, there will be certification exams in either AWS, Azure, and Huawei, depending on what the curriculum looks like. And of course, there will be a real-time online performance dashboard. So this is a section on our website where you don't need to log in. You just open the URL at any point in time, and you can see the progress that you're making as a student. So this brings me to the appraisal system. The way it works, you'd be scored on your project performance. As I mentioned, you will be participating in real-life projects. This would be our opportunity for us to observe you, implement everything that you've learned over the past couple of weeks. So you'll be rated on your performance of the internship by the project lead. We would also observe your interpersonal skills because not everything is dependent on how technical you are. So we want to see how you interact with your colleagues, how you interact on projects and special assignments. These scores could be given by anyone, including your colleagues. So there will be times where your colleagues are given the opportunity to rate you and you to rate your colleagues as well. And then, of course, class performance. So your assignments, your lab work, your class works, class contributions, etc. And this will be scored by the faculty. Okay, mentors. One key pillar or one key part of the TESA program are our mentors. Now, you have your faculty who are responsible for delivering classes, delivering courses, but just like you had in school, those of you in high school where you had, it was called a school mother, some of you in uni, it was a supervisor, just somebody you could run to speak to about how to move forward in your chosen specialization, move forward in your career, give any feedback that you might have of the program. Basically, someone to provide you with general guidance for the 3 months of the program. We understand that a lot of you are fresh out of school, some of you still in school, some of you maybe you've been out of school for just 1 or 2 years. It's important that you're paired with someone who has that experience already to give you the necessary guidance you need to excel in the program. And that's where the concept of mentors come in. Now, your mentor is not just for the 3 months of TESA. You can keep in contact with your mentor for as long as that relationship is valid between the two of you. The person is also there to provide guidance for life after TESA. So without further ado, I will start to introduce the mentors one by one. So the very first mentor that we have is none other than Aliyu Muibi, the director of the TESA program.
I'm back again, back into your faces. I don't need to talk so much. You saw some of my prodigies on stage. So if you want to come out top, you want to finish TESA with so much aura, not just technical aura, presentation aura, communication aura. If your name appears here, you are lucky. Say I'm lucky. I didn't hear. Say I'm lucky. Fantastic. All right, guys. See you around.
All right. Yes. The next mentor is myself. I'm the assistant director of the TESA program, but aside from that, oh God. But aside from that, I also manage the cloud consulting unit for Qucoon. I have been here for about, I think it's 3 or 4 years now. It's been an amazing journey, one that I love to share with others. I love people to learn from my journey here in the organization. And to my mentees, I hope you're as excited as I am. So can I just see you guys' hand up, please, for like 2 seconds? Ha. You guys are not, no screaming, no.
They want to change mentors. Just come to my team.
I mean, you can, but I promise you, you're missing out on a lot if you leave.
I don't agree. It's a lie.
Please, my people, please speak for me.
It's a lie.
All right. So I'll be excited to work with every single one of you. So let me get off the stage now and introduce the next mentor, Demilade Ajelen. Oh, he just stepped out. Yeah, he has a meeting. So let's move on to the next. But yes, this is the person I've been wanting to introduce to you today. Is he around? His name is How. Yeah, let's go back to Demilade. Please take note of your mentors and their names, because we're going to have a small 10-minute session at the end of the program where you actually get to talk to them and interact with them, exchange numbers, set up your WhatsApp group chat, ask them questions, etc. So please take note of the names of your mentors. Let's move on to NK. I'm just going... Yeah, we can come back to NK. Okay, he's coming. Yes, so this is the
great. Hi, guys. Congratulations again. First of all, I was no bricklayer. Emanuela is lying to you guys. I was a designated and sophisticated site engineer. I thought you guys would clap for me. With a sprinkle of jollof rice once. After they've given you like 500 naira. But yeah, so you guys are lucky to be here. I mean, like, I keep saying it, right? Qucoon changed my life. I was a site man before, and I'm more or less like a tech man now. I'm a tech bro, you know. I'm looking good. I'm smelling nice. I'm seeing Ali. See, I don't know, guys. I don't know why they're trying to undress me in public, but you guys should understand what they mean by that, right? I'm the go-to guy over here. You understand? I'm the happening guy. Yeah. So you guys are lucky, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of you. Don't worry. You guys would have so much fun, right? It's going to be a blend of work and play.
Yeah, let me say something about this chap, Sorry, it's so noisy. Yeah. So when you have friends that go to clubs, what day of the week do they go to club? This guy's club starts on Wednesday.
No, it's Thursday.
And it ends on Sunday. Thursday. Oh,
It's
sorry
Thursday,
about that.
it's
But
Thursday.
ends on Sunday.
Yes.
But again, you can imagine when I say you learn to work hard and play hard. Can you imagine such a fellow being our employee of the year last year? Yeah. So it's possible. It's about. Huh? That was one of the witches we have. Prayer warrior.
Yeah, so you know you are the goats when they argue about what day of the week you start clubbing from. That's when you know greatness, you understand? I'll just keep it at that. So you guys are going to have a lot of fun, genuinely. Yeah, so it's going to be a blend of work and play. I'll really drill you guys because honestly speaking, Qucoon changed my life and I want Qucoon to actually impact yours as well. Yeah, so you're at the right place. Welcome again, guys. Many references.
All right. The next mentor we'll be introducing is Demilade Ajele. For the mentees under Demilade, if you are not disciplined, you are in for a ride.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very, very happy to be here. I hope you guys are happy to be here. So, basically, to be a mentee under me, I expect nothing but the best. I expect you to use your initiative.
Now, wow. and they say I live with the terror. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, if you ask my from the previous course, if you ask my mentees, they enjoyed me and I enjoyed them. I mean, it was mutual. It was very, very mutual, and it's very, very impressive to show that you deserve to be here. When you show that you deserve to be here by taking initiative, by doing things that put you in the spotlight for positive positive reasons. Yeah, thank you. Positive reasons. So I can't wait to meet all of you. I don't know you yet. I hope to meet you soon. Just to confirm, I can't see any lady here.
Baraka.
Why is that important?
I like a mix of.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Baraka. That's very nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's that person. Just 3 people that raised up their hands. Supposed to be 6.
Not everyone is around
Oh,
today.
not everyone is around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Nice meeting you. I can't wait to get to meet you guys one-on-one. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Demilade. The next mentor, this is God's light on earth. When God said, "Let there be light," it was crystal. that he was talking about. Without further ado, the next mentor is Crystal Nkeme. Honestly.
Hello. Light of the world, mic not the work. Okay. Hello. Hi guys. Hi my mentees. If your name is here, can you raise your hand? All right. So I'm here to guide you and support you. I support us now, so I know that I'm in with you for the long run.
Is that a good sign? Is that a good sign?
It's a good sign that
it means
with
that
you
she's faithful.
emotionally,
Yeah.
you get, like, I can connect with you on a level. Do you
Yeah.
get? Yeah. And I will be with you through thick and thin. So, you're soon to be favorite mentor. Emphasis on favorite. And if you need anything at all, if it's financially, please attend to Emanuela. I'm here to support you every other way. Thank you. And welcome to TESA.
Thank you. I think this mentor needs no introduction. Frank Felix AI himself.
Hi guys. Hi guys. That's very low. Hi guys. Okay, my name is Frank, and everybody has said a lot of things. Krista promised you emotional connection. Emanuela promised you money.
I did not promise anyone money, please.
NK promised you energy. What Demilade? Demilade promised you strategy. I can give you everything, but not Emanuela's money. So for those that with me, I think you are in for a very beautiful ride. Sorry? Where's Pastor? Where's Tega? Okay, so like I said, it's going to be really, really interesting. But one thing I would say is I think you will learn the most important skill of all, storytelling. So that's one thing I promise you are going to learn with me. So thank you very much for riding with me, and I hope to see everybody. Welcome to TESA.
Thank you very much, Frank.
Is it by height?
So this particular mentor, honestly, the mentees here, I'm jealous. The energy you're going to get is going to be something else. Please, Blessing, do us the honors.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Nice to meet you all. Albert, Chisom, Amit, Kenneth, Shola, and Samuel. Please kindly raise your hand. All right. Just quick one. I'm a product of mentorship. I say this every time. How far I've gone in my life and career because of mentors. I've had mentors at different phases of my life, and they've been very, very helpful. Now, when you're going somewhere, you don't know how you want to get there. But somebody who has walked that path is telling you, oh, no, come here, go left, go right. You get there faster. So I'll be here. I'll be here. Anytime you need me, just, I may call you away, DM me away. I don't know what I will give you. I can't promise you A, B, C, like every other person has promised you. But when we get there, we'll cross it. And I'm sure I'll be there to cross it with you. Nice to meet you all once again.
Okay, hi guys.
Oh, stop it! I like it.
So, can I? If you're on this list, can you raise your hands? Can I see who I'm speaking with? Okay, CG is on the list, but he's not here. Oh, he's here. Okay. All right. So, I'll start with saying that I'm glad to be your mentor. And I am happy to be teaching you how I did it. That is one thing that I love to do. I love to show people how I made it or how I succeeded, right? I don't know if anybody has said anything about me yet, but I came from, I've said it before, I came from a chemical engineering background, and I fought for my spot to be here. And there's one thing about me, I'm very strategic. So I don't know what Demilade is saying about strategy, but don't worry. Under me, I will teach you what strategy means, right? I will show you the way. And I'm happy that, is there any girl here? Am I all just speaking to men?
Why is that
okay.
important?
I'm sorry.
She sounds very disappointed.
At least one girl now. Well, it's fine. We work together, and I'm glad to be your mentor. Bless you.
Okay, thanks a lot, everyone. I'm happy that that session was quite engaging. It gives you some prelude to see the kind of energy you're going to expect in Cocoon. Like Yinka said, we do not just work hard, we play hard as well. You can see how everyone here, we're not looking like depressed zombies, even though the work is super, super intense. And it's because we've been able to achieve that balance. So now that you've met your mentors, let me officially reintroduce your faculty. So can I just have all the faculty members come on stage and you'd introduce yourselves one after the other. On stage, please. Guys, who did? All right, while we wait for the other faculty to come in, please. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm here again. I think you've seen my partner a number of times. That's Crystal. We'll be taking you on the journey of the data analytics and engineering track. I want to say you're in for a ride. The last cohort had it easier because they did just analytics. But you'll be doing analytics and engineering. All I'll just say is see you in class. I'm blessing. And you've met Crystal. So see you in class.
Hi guys, my name is Dimlade. I'm part of the faculty for software engineering React, and I look forward to meeting every one of you.
Hi, guys. This is the third time I'm on stage, right? My name is Chinelo. You already know that. I am the cloud engineering lead faculty, and I can't wait to teach you guys.
Yeah, hi everyone again. My name is Chidozie Wonsu, and I'm the head of the React course for TESA course 3. Yeah, this course is going to be very enlightening to everyone that attends. So I'm looking forward to working with you guys. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Victoria, and I'm a supporting faculty member for the cloud engineering faculty specialization.
Hi everyone, I'm Anthony. I'll be supporting the cloud engineering faculty.
Hi everyone, I'm Abraham. I'll be supporting Java faculty.
Hi everyone, I'm Glory. I'll be the lead for the Java faculty.
Hi everyone, I'm Frank, proud ML engineer from the cohort 1, and I will be taking you the machine learning course 1. Yeah, machine learning and AI alongside Daniel.
All right, so he has introduced me already. I'm Daniel Akabwe. I'm an ML and AI engineer here at Qucoon. I will be taking you through the data science, the ML, the AI, the computer vision, the NLP. Is that too much? Let me add on that one, Jenny I, with Frank.
Hi everyone, my name is Laja. I'll be supporting the faculty for React. Thank you.
Hi everyone, B2Me, supporting the cloud engineering faculty. Thank you.
Okay, so something that we have not done before is a time capsule. This time capsule concept. It's something
It could be anything, honestly, it's for you. But at the end, during the graduation, some people may want to share, right, what they wrote down, where they are now, the things they've achieved, and all of that. And then, yes, basically, you could just write. And after writing, you would be required to write your name on the envelope and then give it back to me or anyone that asks for it. So please do that now. Does everyone have an envelope? You don't have. Please, who does not have an envelope? Can I see your hands? Okay, just you. All right, so that's it. That's the time capsule. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Okay, so there's another activity. You can be writing as I'm speaking. So you would be required, right words. You'll be required to take a picture, post a picture. If you're not a picture person, you could just write on LinkedIn, on Instagram, wherever you're more comfortable with, on Twitter as well. But you're talking about TESA, and you would use the hashtag #MyTESAStory. Do we all get it? Do we all? Your food is at stake, oh. Do we all get it? Okay, so.
What kind of threat is that?
No.
Is there food?
Yeah.
No, I know there's food.
There's food. I've told them, and I've told them their food is at stake. I've told them.
Okay, Elvina, please, can you come again with the time capsule? Some people didn't get it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So the time capsule, on your sheet of paper, you would write your goals, right? You can write whatever you want, where you see yourself after 3 months at the end of this program. Okay. If your TESA goals are related to your spirituality, you can write it. Yeah, so it's a letter to yourself, right? At the end of this cohort, you would get it back and read it and see how far you've come and if you've been able to cover the things that you said you were going to at the beginning. Yeah, exactly. So the TESA hashtag, #MyTESAStory, I would explain it again. You would take a picture or write a post, picture or written, whatever one you like, on whatever social media space you use, LinkedIn, Instagram, or Twitter, those 3. And then you can do whatever, you are free, but it should be related to TESA, and you use the #MyTESAStory. So you can do it whenever, from now till the end of TESA. It can be continuous. And there's going to be a reward, right, at the end of your TESA journey. So there will be a reward for the person with the most interactions. The person with the best posts, actually, would go through it, would judge, and your interactions as well would matter. So that's it. Thank you.
Hello. Always tag us when you make those posts so that we can repost at Qucoon Academy.
Hey.
On the back of the envelope, please. Some people's goals are like textbooks. Oh. Don't forget to seal the envelope and write your name on the back of the envelope.
Yeah, okay. I think I have my mic here. All right. How are you guys doing with the letter to yourself? What did you call it? Time capsule? Time capsule. Oh, time capsule. All right. So, guys, remember we promised you that your assessment begins now. Right? This is to remind you that every little thing you do, too much noise. Everything you do, we score. All right? Every little thing. So sometimes if I just call you to have a conversation, I'm scoring you. Yeah. How are you presenting yourself? How are you presenting your ideas? How impactful is it? So we asked you to introduce yourself. That alone was an assessment. And we got about 5 scorers, 5 people who did the assessment, and you can see where you stand out of 5. So this is the first leaderboard. Who is Ojo Amadine? All right, let's clap for Ojo Amadine. Who is Abioye Timothy? Right. Let's clap for Abioye Timothy. Then Odu Ruth. Oh, let's clap for Ruth. Tomilola. Yeah. Mecca. And so on and so forth. So you can scroll down so that you can begin to see where you stand. Yeah. We take leaderboard very, very seriously. This is on communications. Okay. Down, 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 down. Go, 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 go. That's it. Those people with 0 didn't show up. Emmanuel is not here, is he? I think there's an error there. Yeah, it's up to 43. Is it 43? Some people are not here today, so. All right. I'm not sure, I don't know. All right. So, what do you guys think? Huh? This is not good. Yeah. Yeah. So this is how seriously we take everything. So the reason why we always do this on the opening day of every cohort is to remind you that we score, we assess everything. You see? School system didn't assess things this way. Why? It didn't matter how beautifully you constructed your sentences or you produce your assignment. Is it correct? It's correct. You get a good score. You know. So please take it seriously. Basically, the next thing is probably you want to see the people that right there on top, but there's an edge already. But you are going to have several of these, so it will average out. Perhaps you're going to be scored, you're going to be assessed like 20, 30 times. So this one is nothing. All right? So, all right. Okay. So question one, like I always do, Oju Amadin, please come. Abioye, Odu Roots, please come. Tomilola, Mecca, Ajuwan. Where am I going to stop? Let me stop there. Top five, basically. Top 5. Top 6. I called 6. Okay, top 6. Okay. Your name? Charles. All right. So, what did you do well in introducing yourself? The mic, yeah. The mic. Yeah. Yeah.
So what did I do well?
What do you think you did well? Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what I did well.
So I need you to put your.
Okay, so I said honestly, I don't know what I did well. I just spoke.
So it's just natural.
I believe so.
Okay, you're a goat.
What do you think I did well?
All right, I'll talk about it. I know what you did well. Now that you spoke, I didn't listen to you introduce yourself, but now I can tell. Roots.
Okay, so I'm not sure what the criteria was.
Okay,
so
I can tell what you did well, but tell me, do you know what you think you did well?
I think I spoke properly and I made my points clear.
And not your point. You made your diction clear. Yeah, please, next. Yeah.
All right, Amadino Joe. When I speak with the mic, I'll typically communicate loudly. I'm using the mic.
Correct.
I like to be myself and just feel comfortable.
Timothy. Yeah.
Well, I was clear, concise, and simple. Straight
Correct.
to the point.
Straight to the point, yeah.
I think it was because I said I was cracked.
Correct. You were funny. You were funny. That's it, yeah.
I just said whatever was in my mind.
Yeah.
Mind.
So can you see something that is close, that's common to all of them? I'll tell you quickly. It doesn't take so much. Let me explain. My name is, some of you, your mic is there. Then they say, put it up. It goes up. Before you know it, maybe out of stage fear or something, your mic goes this way. One thing they all did well, diction came out clearly. They spoke loud and clear. Concise is another one. You didn't know what you did with your diction, and you were loud enough. So basically, we always encourage people to talk, I always say, talk from the belly. What did I say? Talk from the belly. So when you talk from your throat and your nose, you're talking to yourself. You don't sound convincing. You find people can't trust you when you talk from your nose or you talk from your throat, right? Most of you sing, don't you? What do they tell you in the church when you sing? They say, sing from where? Out of your belly. They say it, right? Yeah, so talk from the belly. There's a mic here that people want to listen to. The mic is not here, right? So that's one thing all of you guys did. You know, in telling me exactly what you did well, some of you don't know what you did well, but you were doing it well. Your mic, you should sound well. You know, I shouldn't be straining my ears to hear you. You should talk precise, concise, straight to the point, and sound convincing. Sound funny sometimes. That's what you guys did well. I remember when you were talking, you know, you were funny, and I think it resonated with people. People could connect it. Sometimes it's dangerous to be funny because it may not be funny. All right, let's clap for them, guys. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Meanwhile, this guy, you didn't mention that you're still a student. No. You didn't mention that you're still a student. He's a student. It's not. He hasn't finished. He's just acting. He's behaving like a big boy. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Inga. All right. I know it's been a long day. It's getting hot and traffic. We're all looking to go home. So we have officially reached the end of the TESA orientation program. I would like to once again, please congratulate yourselves, give yourselves a round of applause for making it to TESA Cohort 3. I know it was not an easy process. Some of us got no's initially, then were called back for interviews. It's been a lot to bring us here, and this is just the beginning of our journey. A couple of things that we need to do before we close out. The first thing is immediately after this, we're going to organize ourselves on stage for a group photo. That would last for about 10 minutes. The next 10 minutes would be dedicated to meeting your mentors. So your mentors will be placed at different areas within the office. Please locate them, meet them. You have exactly 10 minutes to interact with them. Once the countdown is over, we will then switch to meet your faculty. The same concept, the faculty will be positioned at different areas within the office for you to interact with the next 10 minutes, and we can go home. So once again, thank you everyone for attending today's event. Your presence is duly appreciated. I wish you all the best. Do have a lovely day. So please, let's all make our way to the stage for the group photo.
Welcome back to the Morning Drive on Love and Light FM. And with us this morning is Joe Boy, premiering his new single, Celebration. Do enjoy.
Celebration, celebration, jubilation, jubilation, no, 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 celebration, celebration, what we gon' do for our life? We go day or die to Malo, Malola, Marade, Marade, Majaye, Maramoto, Amano, Quebo, Shiluto, Malo, Malola, Marade, Marade, Majaye, Maramoto, Amano, Quebo, Shiluto. Yeah, 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 yeah. You go clear, we get patience. Clean out, I don't like pretense. I want the blessings within my location, oh. Bad mind in my circumference. They go do, they go yarn nonsense. I know send that they for high vibration, oh. Malo, Malola, Marade, Marade, Majaye, Maramoto, Amano, Quebo, Shiluto, Malo, Malola, Marade, Marade, Majaye, Maramoto, Amano, Quebo, Shiluto. Celebration, celebration, jubilation, jubilation, celebration, celebration. What we gon' do for our life? We go day alright, oh no no no. Bẹ́sẹ̀ kan sókè jíjó yẹn jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé wà ókè. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ láyé, ọ̀gbẹ́ni káwá ẹ̀ sókè. Lókè, lókè, lókè la mama lọ gọ́dì dé. No worry, my brother, you know money go dey. Malola, Marade, Marade, Majaye, Maramoto, Amaro, Quebo, Shiluto, Malo.